What about coaching? Did you have during your life
Yes.
good coaches already so far?
Yes. Yeah.
And what is a good coach? So this is of course more important. Yeah.
Oh yeah. A good coach is somebody that you connect with. You don't have to like your coach. They're not hiring a best friend.
That's a very good point. Yeah. I never have heard that. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I like it.
You don't have to, they're not guys that you're going to go to the pub with. That's fine. It doesn't matter. They have to be farther ahead than you. They have to demonstrate that they can actually generate ROI for you. They have to be more than an accountability partner. I don't like it when a business coach gets on the call and they have no plan. Oh, what's going on in your life today? So there has to be this synergy. You have to have sort of a philosophical agreement on how you want to go about business, and they have to be farther ahead than you. That's very important. I would say pick your business coaches very, very carefully. Now, Werner's a good one, so.
Thank you. Okay, that was a nice summary. Thank you very much, Tom. Thank you for this partnership, this strategic partnership. What's a good coach for you?
I think I don't want to make you feel comfortable, but you for me on today. Yes, because it was exactly how flexible you. I never felt judged, because sometimes when people tell you are so different, you can feel, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm a writer and I can read between lines. That's sometimes a nightmare. But I never felt like you were judging me or anything like that. It's this person that can really be your shoes and can understand your situation. And even when you don't have all the answers, because that's not the idea, you are not focused in finding the answers. You are focused in me finding the answers I need because I have the knowledge. So you are like a guide, like this light. At least it was for me because it was in front of me, the answer, and I never in my life I would ever saw that missing piece that it helped me. So it was like, oh yeah, thank you. So it's this person that can have this walking with me, but without telling me what to do. That's perfect. That's just great. It's just helping me to find the answers by my own.
What is a good coach? Not what you learned also in your certification, but really from the bottom of your heart. What do you believe? What is a good coach?
Well, I think it's exactly what you just said. It comes from the bottom of the heart. And that question, I was just part of actually a discussion about that on LinkedIn last week. And my response to you is the same response that I gave there. It's love. It's a profound love for other people, a love to help others, to love others in such a way that you want them to succeed. You want to be curious about their lives, their journey, their experiences, what matters to them. You want to be able to have that love so that you can push them in a better direction. You want to hold them accountable enough because you love them and you want them to be better. You want them to succeed. So it all comes, just like you said, from the bottom of the heart. And I think if there's one word that would describe a good coach, it's love.
Interesting. But what is a good coach for you?
Okay. A good coach for me is not just someone who tells me what to do, but they also people who, guide me with their hearts and sincerely support me along the way. So, I don't need just an advice or like formula of A, B, C, D, and so forth, but I really need a coach who can understand me as a person and then personalize the coaching session itself based on the personality. I think that's crucial because not everyone will have the same or the similar approach. Everybody has their own uniqueness. So I really need and I prefer a coach who can understand that and can guide me with a unique way that only suits with me, not with anybody else. Yeah.
What is a good coach for you?
A good coach, I think not only the like the technical part of business, like the business development thing. It's not just about like the knowledge, but also like taking the persons to go out of their comfort zone.
Yes.
Because
yes.
you can achieve things
So
if you go out of your comfort zone. And sometimes you say, yes, I'm going to do it. But sometimes you need a person, an outsider, to tell you like, no, go and do it, you know? You need to do it, so go and do it.
I like it so much because there are some coaches, they're accepted then. If somebody says, okay, I'm camera shy or whatever. So for example, I do with my participants, bringing them to making their marketing videos. So then some coaches say, okay, you're camera shy, okay, then let's go to another topic. But you really need to keep persistent with your client, not to be too much pushing, but the right amount of pushing and taking him or her on the hand and step by step bring him to the next step out of the comfort zone. Last topic, coaching. What do you think about coaching, or what do you think about flash coaching, these 15-minute coachings?
I think you need to know exactly what you want from the coaching. You know,
that's so true. That's so true.
First thing, you know, so have an agenda in mind and an outcome. But I think coaching is really good. Like we were talking about, it can get lonely for, you know, people working online, me, myself included. So I found flash coaching very helpful just to kind of say my thoughts out loud and someone to kind of interject when they think something different. So I found a lot of value in that. You know, someone else might get more value from a different type of coaching. You know, they might use flash coaching to train their mind somewhere else. You know, it is 80% mentality and, you know, and then 20% action. So, you know, if you've got the right state of mind, you know, you'll do the action and get there and then keep consistency. So I think flash coaching is nice just to kind of take you a little bit out of your comfort zone, you know, but again, it needs to be focused on a goal. And once that's done, I think it's really good.
What is your experience with coaching, with business coaching, with mentors? Did you have mentors? Did you have business coaches? Have you ever been a mentor yourself? What is your experience with that?
So both. I have had career coaches that helped me get in line with what I wanted. I mean, everyone says it's all about passion. I disagree. It's not about passion. I think you have to enjoy what you do. But I do think it's also about being comfortable with the unpretty parts. Kind of like, you know, in a relationship. No relationship is 100% happy, joy all the time. But what you do have to look at is, are you going to stick it out to get to your end goal? You have to have the passion for that end goal. Like, and end goal is somewhat not the perfect phrase because you're always evolving. But the passion for the field, the passion for the understanding, the passion for delivering whatever it is that you're delivering. So I've used a career coach to help me hone in on who I was. I mean, you know the process of the Ikigai, where you are to who you are, what are the things you're good at, what can you make money with, what does the world need. I've done the Ikigai process with other people.
It's very, very helpful. Yeah.
Isn't it? I find that a lot of people think it, but they never write it down. And I find that writing things gives you a lot more clarity. It gives you this sort of focal point.
Yeah, that's a good question. So most of my coaching experience, you know, transparently, has been pretty informal. I don't have any like professional coaches. I don't have any executive coaches, or I've never had anything like that. Although, you know, I'm very open to doing that. I think that if you are an executive that's trying to take something to the next level, you absolutely should be investing in that sort of thing. But I've never been in that position yet. That being said, I've had the good fortune of having multiple mentors that have been very close. I've been very close with, that have kind of more informally coached me through certain processes and through certain events and negotiations and whatnot. And pretty confidently, I can say it's been invaluable. I don't think that there's a single thing that could have gone that would have been more helpful in those situations than having somebody on my side who has all the context, who knows me really well, who's then giving me personalized feedback on the things that I'm having trouble with. That's extremely valuable, especially as somebody who, you know,
being a founder is kind of lonely sometimes. So you have a lot of thoughts going on in your head, and you don't exactly know what to think, and you go back and forth between some things. And having an outside perspective that is not aligned to be it's not incentivized to be financially burdensome to you, who's just incentivized to provide you with the best advice possible. That is extremely valuable for those couple of people at the top. So I highly recommend it.